Hi people, good morning. So it's Enayoki again, and today I want to talk about something that I have been thinking about, and that is for us, this younger generation of Christians, that we are quick to say, I don't have to go to church every Sunday. God knows my heart. I don't need to go to church for God to know that I love him. I'm guilty because sometimes I don't go to church. But you can imagine the impact we're going to put on our kids. I grew up in a house where we have to do, it's a must, morning devotion and night prayers. My mom made sure we go to church every Sunday, and we're active in church. Week service, and then those that are doing ushering, choristers, drama, we're active. And it helped us. We might say, oh, they were not perfect. Yes, they were not perfect. But I can say that helped us to shape in our lives. It gave us some kind of moral that even when you want to go astray, you just know that, what would Jesus do? And now you can imagine how this generation of Christians, they will say that, oh, I don't have to go to church. I love God. I'm a Christian. It's in my heart. How do you think this is going to impact your children? Because if my mom did it, she didn't just wake up to start saying we must do morning devotion. Like, you know how comedians started doing this morning devotion songs in the morning. Like, in every home while growing up, it was a norm. Meaning they saw it somewhere. Their parents taught them these things. So if our parents taught us these things, we know it is good. We don't want to practice it. Then how are you going to convince your children that this is the right path? I'm not saying you will have to force them. I'm just saying that your children need to see that consistency in you. You take them to church, you tell them about God, they ask you questions about God, and then you leave them. When they are 18, they can say, I want to go to church every day. 18 for me, 18 too small. But as long as you're under my roof, you have to obey my rules. So, but you can imagine, your kids are like 10 years, 11 years, and they're saying, but mommy doesn't go to church, daddy doesn't go to church, I don't want to go. How are you going to force them? How are you going to make them see reason that this my own life is different from yours? I just think we should live by example. And this young generation Christians, think about it. Because now, if it's an habit, if you don't go to church every time, it gets to a point where you don't care anymore. Do you get? But think about your children. They need to come and see something and say that this was how my mommy used to serve God, and this was how my daddy used to serve God. While growing up, my mom used to make some prayers, and then when she's not happy, things are sad, things are bad for us, she reminds God and say that since I gave birth to these children, I've never taken them to any shrine. They've not worshipped any other God except you. Growing up, I make those prayers to remind God that it's only you I have. So imagine what your children, they see and learn. So please think about it and try to have a rethink about your life as a Christian. Peace out.